Hello everyone, my name is Greg and I found today on the Blackmagic forum a software update, a beta software update for the Cinema Camera 6K, which I'm holding right now. So this is what you're seeing right now, and this update potentially only has autofocus features. So right now it's obviously deactivated, so I'm going to slide to the left, and unfortunately you can't see this. I'm going to select AF continuous, put it in the middle, and that's it. It's latched on. So I'm not touching anything right now. And I can zoom out. And you can see I can move closer to my objects. So let's actually focus on the product. And now I can zoom in. So now I can do some pretty cool effects. So for example, I'm just going to go like this, let it latch, and then quicker. So there are a bit more settings now onto this. So I'm now latching in the middle. So let me have a look at, so latch onto this. My bike's outside. So right now I'm looking at that object. I'm going to look at my 3D printer, back to that object, back to the 3D printer, and I'm not touching anything there. It's automatic. Now I'm going to look at my bike out there, zoom out. Now back to the objects there, zoom in, move forward. So now I'm about a meter away from those tools, and now I'm looking at my printer, and now I'm looking back at this. And now the product, move around. And so that's the continuous autofocus. So I can set the size of it, but effectively that's it. Now, if I do an object, I'm going to put a box around that object. I'm going to move around, and I'm going to pan left. So it's lost track right now. So I'm going to latch onto it, and it sees it. I can move around. So again, very, very convincing. That update is very powerful. Last but not least, let's do faces. So in order to faces, I'm on my own in the office, so I'm going to film myself. So I'm going to latch to this, and okay, it's latched to me. If I zoom in quite violently, and then zoom out, and then zoom in, and I'm in a mirror, out of the frame, latch it on again. I'm going to have a look at this, out of the mirror, so it's probably going to latch to that mirror right now, so it doesn't know what to look at, but if I come back into the frame, there you go, I'm back again. How cool is that? So, okay. Let me, it's terrible framing, I know. Please, I'm not a filmmaker. But that feature is really impressive, frankly. I mean, so again, I'm going to go to AF center, continuous, set my framing to be on my upper third. Now if I go to get my bike, I'm going to shut. Now I can move forward to this, to be as sneaky as I can, maybe zoom out at the same time. This is my bicycle. My bicycle is pretty great. And this is my lock. And this is my rear wheel. And this is decoration on my bike. And now I'm going to have a look at this and then close the diaphragm a bit. So that's my wide shot. There's some grading to be done there. But for something so easy to manipulate, and then back into my office, let's kind of focus on the 5 there. And then back to something quite far away. And then back to that flower pot. I'm going to walk in, no stabilization, it's pretty horrendous. And again, let me open my iris again. Printer, zoom into this, spool, printer, and tools. Printer, tools. It is much, much better than it was.